Well, today my journal thoughts and random number generator led me to the issue of finding my people. Now, if you've been following my videos recently, you'll recognize that the universe has been bringing me reflections about companions recently. It's tapping me on the shoulder and it's maybe even bopping me on the head with this particular issue. So we often seem to go with the flow when we're choosing our friends. Much of the decision seems to be influenced by the circumstances we find ourselves in. We find our people through happenstance. We encounter others, but then decide later that we have a friendship, or we can face life's challenges together in a common direction. So we make a lot of choices about many things, and we say we do, and we intend to do this, but we may need nudges and reminders to give the topic some structured, directed thought. So when we decide in advance what we want or need, it's easier to create or attract that which we are looking for. So we have this beautiful mental tool called reticular activation. You know, when we tell our brains that we want to get a yellow VW Beetle, and all of a sudden our brain wakes us up and alerts us to every yellow VW Beetle in the world as we're walking through our sphere. But we don't want this. I mean, we want something better than this. So it's important to stay clear about what we desire and then avoid focusing on the things that we don't want to have, because we don't have reticular activation to bring us those things. So if we were to hire our friends, what would we be looking for? If we were to post the requirements that we needed for a friendship with us, what would we ask for? If we were interviewing someone for the position, fulfilling the position of my friend, what would we be looking for? What would we be asking for? And I think a lot of us just don't take the time and energy to think about, what is it that I want? What is it that I need? And then actively encouraging that to show up in our lives. So most of my friendships have been casual discoveries. We were just in each other's company. So the circumstances brought us together, and I didn't give much thought to what my reciprocal responsibilities might be to the other person. So by being a little bit more intentional about what I would like to attract as a friend in my life, it will also cause me to think about, what is it about myself that I want to be a good friend to someone else? And let's also create and manifest that. So let's post the requirements, at least in our head, for what a friendship with me would be, or with each other would be, so that I can also include myself in the reciprocal relationship and arrangements and stuff. So let's focus on the experience that we want in and with a friend, and what are we willing to contribute. Let's be more intentional with what we need to find, where we need to look, and what we intend to offer in return. Let's find our people.